About set to go. Heat 17 in the national title. Good start. Laidlaw. On the outside, Rod Massara's going the outside run. Stuart Forsyth decided the inside run's the way to go. Laidlaw's gone wide down there in turn number 1, and Rod Massara has taken the lead after starting from position number 8. Already in front after half a lap. Coming up on the outside now is Stuart Forsyth to go into third place. Matt Vickery back to fourth. So out in front, Rod Massara from Western Australia. Laidlaw, Forsyth, 3 of the big names going into this race are 1, 2 and 3 at this stage. Chris Pagle's about to make it the first for us now. Laidlaw goes back to third place as Forsyth has gone into second. So Stephen Laidlaw did say to us before the race he didn't want to do anything too silly because he's confident he'll be starting on the front row regardless because of his points tally. And out in front at the moment it is car number 12 of Rod Massara making all the running at this stage. Second place Forsyth, then Laidlaw. Back in fourth place is Chris Pagle as they head out of turn 2 and back down the back straight. 200 metre back straight it is too, a very long one. The race continues after that. Wayne Burke is fifth, then Vickery, Manning, Usher, back then to Gemma Laidlaw, and the 13 to Karen Bailey. Rod Massara leads by Carling. Back in second place, Stuart Forsyth, who had dramas last night. Forsyth comes underneath the Massara. It's a 200 metre drag race down the back straight at Wahgunyah Speedway. Massara pokes the nose back in front out of Pitts Bend. On the low side is Stuart Forsyth. Forsyth and Massara side by side, door handle to door handle. Up the main straight once again, and Stuart Forsyth hits the front. Back in third place, right behind the pair of them, is Stephen Laidlaw and Chris Pagle. The rest of them are fair way back, headed by Wayne Burke. But it's a 4-way go here. We're still 7.5 laps left to go. It's Stuart Forsyth out in front by car length from Rod Massara. Third place is Stephen Laidlaw, then Chris Pagle. They're well clear of everybody else. Back in fifth place, it's Wayne Burke. 6th, 7th and 8th is for Dispute 2. Usher's underneath the Vickery, and both of them went underneath the Manning as they head into the back straight once again. 6.5 laps left to go. Forsyth by a couple of car lengths. Massara comes back at Forsyth. 2 car lengths back, then in third place to the 3 car of Stephen Laidlaw. Heat number 17 is a pretty good one. 4 of the top drivers all engaged together, though the lead 2 have got away from 3rd and 4th. Massara and Forsyth have cleared away from Laidlaw and Pagle. Into Pitts Bend they go again. Forsyth by a car length over Rod Massara. Laidlaw by a car length over Chris Pagle. The margin past us was .580. Rocket Rod Massara has won the national title a couple of times. Never won a state title. He's up behind Stewie Forsyth. Down the back straight they go again. Laidlaw still just ahead of Pagle as Massara has another look underneath of Forsyth. Forsyth with a mean line out of 4 will lead them back up the main straight with 4 to go. Forsyth does it 25.7. So too does Massara. So too does Laidlaw, and so too does Pagle. And Pagle goes underneath of Laidlaw. Chris Pagle now goes into third place. Laidlaw on the outside of him. Down the back straight once again. Out of Pitts Bend come our leaders though. Laidlaw and Pagle getting hooked up in Pitts Bend as well. Forsyth still out in front. Massara in second. Pagle and Laidlaw. Laidlaw's gone back to 4th place. He may not want to be in 4th after Kane McDermott's win. It's going to be an interesting old points tally at the end of this one with Laidlaw dropping to 4th. Out of turn 4 they come again. There'll be 2 to go this time around. What has Rod Massara got for Stuart Forsyth? Forsyth seems to be doing the better of the battle. Pagle. Oh, Massara's got trouble. Massara has problems in car 12. He wants to finish this one. He's still clear of 5th place at the moment, but it's slowing dramatically. The gears are gone, and there they go either side of him. Laidlaw's back in 2nd place. On the inside is Chris Pagle. Every point is vital here. 1 lap to go. Stuart Fawcett's home and hose. Laidlaw's back in second and almost certainly now a front row starter. Rod Massara's just chonking up the main straight. He's going to go back to 5th. He's probably going to finish 7th or 8th by the end of it. Stuart Fawcett, though, leads down into turn 3 and 4 the last time. And Stuart Fawcett will take the win. Fawcett first home. Stuart Fawcett first, Stephen Laidlaw second, and we'll start the national final from pole. Pagel third. 4th place is going to be Wayne Burke. And will Rod Massara get home? He does. Shuts it off now, finishes in 5th. 6th place, Lindsay Manning. Back in 7th is Ray Usher.
Alrighty, very good drive, Stuart.
Oh, thanks very much. I can't tell you how much we needed that after losing our third heat last night. I'd got to thank Richard Cook and his old man. They've lent us their alternator to get us going again tonight, and had to pick a battery up in town this morning. Just got a lot of people to thank, and that rewards it.
Very good drive there. You held off Steve Laidlaw there. Sort of Rod Massara was back there as well until he had a problem with the gearbox, I think.
Oh, I don't know. Once I got past Rod, I just tried to keep me bum up and go.
Yeah, you did a very good job of that. So well done, and good luck for the final.
Thanks very much. Hello at home.